Guys, Shotfire 204 here, and playing some more Days Gone, obviously. This will be another stream that is mainly just like side stuff, like side missions and hordes and checkpoints and all that stuff. I decided I might do a little bit of commentary, see how it works out, I guess. So it's basically just gonna be side missions, side stuff, hordes, infection zones or whatever they're called, neuro checkpoints, bounties, etc. And whatever other post story missions that they have. Because they've had, I think 3, technically now. There was Where's My Damn Rings or something like that. There was another one, I can't remember what it was called, with Addie and Ricky at Iron Mike's grave. I think they were just getting done carving his headstone or something into this piece of wood or something like that. And a third one was just randomly started. It just randomly appeared. I was about to check where it was on the map, and I also didn't want to start it just yet. And it just put me right into it. It was just a cutscene, just like the Addie and Ricky one, but still. It was a little irritating. That's kind of how my last stream ended last night. Sorry, I'm clearing my throat so much, by the way. It's probably annoying. I know it is for me. But, yeah. I don't know how many more of those there are. I didn't know there was going to be any, like, missions like that. And there's been 3 of them so far. So, if there's any of those, I'll be doing those. I'll probably mute myself during those if I'm not muted already. And, yeah. So, those and side stuff. Also, I've been wondering where Boozer's been. Because I've come here a couple times, I think, last stream, and he wasn't here, but then again, that was during the day. So I'm wondering if he's only here during the night because he's the head of security or whatever now. Another thing I am confused about, though, is where the hell is Sarah now? The whole game is about getting her back, and we finally do, and then she's not anywhere to be seen. I don't get that bit. So, I don't know why we went through all the trouble if she's not even going to be here.
I'm just going to close my eyes for a bit.
Hopefully I won't have any, too many more, anyway.
Alright, okay.
Issues with my headset. Muting and unmuting it. Just touching the volume or mute button, like the volume wheel and the mute button, fucks up the fucking headset. If you barely bump it, like, it completely fucks the headset, like, sound. I'll lose sound in my left ear most of the time, sometimes in my right ear, or occasionally both. Or everything's super quiet in one ear. Or both ears. Usually one. I'm glad they showed me this little, like, random event. Right as it was ending. I've actually been wondering when they were going to do another one of those, because they did one of those a while ago. and it's like standing in a circle playing guitar or something. So. Somebody just put a comment, so I'll have to get on the stream real quick to be able to reply to that. Oh, hey. Okay, so I might do a mission here, actually. Never mind, I guess it's just marked on the map, but there's not one available. There goes the sound in my ear. Hopefully that won't be too big of an issue. Okay. Is it still going on, or is it just glitched and telling me that that's there?
Ah, Deacon St. John. How's it going, Joe? Nice, good haul.
Deke, long time no see.
Blair, you are looking fine today.
I'm wondering if these other hordes are anywhere near as big as the ones from the main story.
Okay then.
I really wish they would sell stuff to make Molotovs and the napalm Molotovs.
Hey, Deke.
Because I never know
Be safe.
where to actually look for anything to craft either of those. It is kind of irritating
stock today.
dealing with some of these hordes, because some of these hordes are in places I already cleared out, like with the nests, with the nests and all that. Like Sherman's camp, that took me a little bit, and I finally got that cleared out, and now I'm gonna have to deal with the horde. So, also of all places, you wouldn't think that place would be so infested.
Alive.
Deacon, thank God.
Look, she wouldn't come with me, so you gotta send someone who knows her, okay? She's on her way back to camp.
Okay. Alright, okay. Ricky out.
Anyway, you wouldn't think it'd be so infested. What the fuck? I didn't even see that. Considering that it's in between two of our camps.
Got him! Got him!
I can't tell if that's the weapon or if that's
What happened to the Butler twins?
the skills.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked up. I wish that we could just stop folks from going into the shit without an armed escort.
Yeah, I'm trying. But, we're not like the hot springs, People come and go as they please.
Yeah, well, sometimes they pay the price.
Hey, at least Gabby's alive. Iron Mike, God rest his soul, would have been happy about that at least. Alright, who's her up?
Yeah, so I don't know if that damage I was doing was from, crap, I don't have, I don't know if that's from, like, unlocking skills, or if that's, because of the weapon itself. And, no, I did not start over. This is post-game stuff. I beat the... I don't know how long you were watching last night, but I completed it. I completed it last night. So this is just all just side mission stuff, pretty much. Actually, I probably want to... No. So are these three separate, like, just groups, or three separate hordes? Like, entirely? And where the hell are they? I think I can kind of hear them. It sounds like someone's getting fucked in the town. Hope there's people in the town, so I can maybe kill some of them for me. I kind of doubt that'll happen, but it'd be nice.
Oh no, Screamer.
Where? That is kind of irritating. Him saying, oh no, there's a Screamer or a Breacher or whatever other kind of enemy there are, like the bigger enemies to deal with, and there's like no way of knowing where they're at. He just like he sees them, but I don't. Pretty much. I wonder if there's like a cave somewhere. Like, I thought maybe one might be under here or something, if anything, but I don't know. Like, I don't know where they would be, because there's not really many places in this circle, I don't think, that they could be hiding. Yeah. From the sun. Oh, I guess that answers it.
Oh my god! Okay, here we go.
I can't roll it, run or anything. I'm in the water. Alright. Yeah, so I think they just split them up into 3 groups. Yeah. Jesus.
That's it.
Bounty.
Well, at least it's not like the sawmill or the first place when I got the napalm Molotovs, where I don't have to just get thrown in without a choice because I have to worry about progressing through a story. But you know, it's not like those hordes were.
Hey, did someone pick her up?
Why is
Hey,
this
Deke,
conversation
she's
still
fine.
going on?
A little traumatized, but I guess no more than anyone else.
Well, I guess we all know what it's like to lose someone.
Yeah, I guess we do.
Anyway,
See you, Ricky.
you know, it's not as those where they give you the, like, gigantic ones. One last night at the sawmill took like 30 minutes to actually complete just in the run I did where I actually did finish it. You know, the last one I did where I didn't die. So. Oh, okay, so I thought I just cleared that group out and then I still had the other two. I guess not. I guess that was just the whole horde. See, this is why I don't understand why that would even be allowed to happen, because there's the farm right here, and then there's Iron Mike's, like, main camp right here. Also, I'm really confused about the whole dynamite plan
Okay.
from earlier in the game, because the whole thing was to blow up this cave, trap a bunch, and make sure that the rest don't come, you know, wandering through this area, pretty much, because they have nowhere to go, so they'll just, you know, leave and go somewhere else or something like that. So we got a whole box of dynamite. We used 4 sticks of dynamite for something else, and all of a sudden they act like they don't have dynamite, and we never resolved that issue. Unless that's something that happens later once the hordes are cleared. I don't know. But, like, they act like there's only just the 4, but we had a whole box. We literally just took 4. Games I have, well, this, multiplayer, I don't have MKX or MKXL or whatever. I mean, I do have it, but it's not installed. The one I have that's installed is Mortal Kombat 11. Just a sec. It's gonna be the blue screen thing for a second. So multiplayer games I have Ghost Recon Wildlands, which I don't play that often. I have Assassin's Creed Unity, which I played recently on the channel. I have Injustice 2 on disc, but I don't know if it's installed anymore. Let me see. I have Last of Us Remastered, but the multiplayer is not installed on that because I think it's separate. I have Doom. I have the Handsome Jack collection for Borderlands. I have Modern Warfare Remastered and Terraria. Red Dead 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, Dark Souls 3, and Bloodborne. If you want to do co-op on that. And that's it from what I'm seeing right now, unless I went through the whole rest of the list, which I think the rest are just not installed. Yeah, the rest aren't. I guess I have Uncharted 4 also, which I think that has multi. Actually, is there a job available yet? Oh. I might start dealing with these camps. Also, I'm kind of confused about those ones, the breakers, and I think the other ones they're called reachers. Well, what I'm confused about is I don't know if they're just as strong or if they're weaker than your first encounter with them, because I feel like I did a lot less damage to both of them when I was going up against one of each at the same time than I did with the first encounter, which is a boss fight for each. But at the same time, I'm not entirely sure. Especially since I used the napalm Molotovs. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it being easier. Or if it has to do with the skills that I've, you know, accumulated since then. Yeah, Red Dead 2, I like it, but I don't really care for the multiplayer right now. I've done a few videos on it. I don't think I'm gonna play it until it's out of the quote-unquote beta stage, which I don't really believe that for a second, really. I think it's what people are saying, which is, they're just calling it a beta, so that way they don't get so much shit for it being terrible in, like, the state that it was released, because it's not finished yet. I mean, I guess it's not good. It wouldn't be finished anyway, but, well, you probably know what I mean, but, yeah, I'd much prefer...
I gotta clear the camp.
Yeah.
A bunch of murderers and thieves, and I can't let any of them escape.
The story to the multiplayer. Also the character customization in that's just complete ass, and I hope that they'll fix that. Like, maybe make it to where you can make a character that looks like a human. It's not, you know, what's his fucking face that was locked up in the basement in fucking Goonies? The big disfigured guy. Or, you know, not have your character look cross-eyed if you do get them looking like a person. Like, even, like, with GTA 5, it had bad customization, but when they came out with the, current-gen version, it wasn't good, but it was a lot better, and you could actually make a half-decent character, or make the character you already had look pretty good. I like with my main character that I have on Xbox.
Hey, Deke.
Jeez.
Can you stop by?
Not right now.
Ricky, yeah, I'll bet you got a job for me. Okay, I'll stop by. Deacon up.
So anyway, like with that, I have the character I have, I'm pretty satisfied with. I mean, at the same time, I guess I don't completely like his look. I have to have like a face tattoo, red eyes, and a beard. Which I still don't like that they don't have actual beards that aren't, you know, just textured on in GTA. Oh yeah, that I do have. Well, no, I already said that. Never mind. I was gonna say I do have GTA on PlayStation also, but I think I did say I had it whenever I said Red Dead. But yeah, I mean, sure, I had to do some stuff to make it to my liking, but like, I think my character looks at least half decent. Like, but I've created like 4 different characters, which you only get 1 character slot to my knowledge, and I have not been satisfied with a single one of them. I want to make a new character, but at the same time, I don't want to lose all my shit. So I'm hoping if they do fix things and or at least give you better customization, that at the very least they'll make it like GTA, where they'll let you go in and change it for a price instead of having to start a whole new character. And what about Micah? Hopefully I can hit this guy right here.
There's one.
Yep. Good.
Gotta finish this.
Oh yeah, whenever you get further in, I don't know where, like which row or whatever it's in, but definitely go for, if you use the crossbow, definitely get the skill, which makes it do more damage. It's definitely worth it. Well, unless it's against an armored character, which you saw last night. Because remember, I was shooting a guy in the head like 5 times, and it didn't do anything to him. Yeah, I know it's coming, but I'm not sure when. I think they said sometime this year, but who knows? I don't think it has a set release date yet. I will be getting that though. I don't know if it'll have multiplayer on it, but I'll definitely be playing the story for The Last of Us 2 on my channel whenever that comes out. I don't know if I'll stream it like I did the first one, or if I will do edited videos, because that's the only thing about this game that I don't like about streaming it is because whenever I hit the button to bring up the little side menu thing so I can save a clip, the game just keeps going. It doesn't stop, it doesn't freeze, it doesn't pause, nothing for this. So that's part of the reason I streamed with this. When I did the original Last of Us, I had no idea that the quality looked as shitty as it did when I was streaming. Which, if you go back and look for those streams, you'll know what I'm talking about. This actually looks decent. I'm still sacrificing quality to do streams. Because, well, that's part of the reason is because this game would be fucking impossible to edit. Constantly having to stop and save clips every 5 minutes or less, because if it's too long, well, even if it's too short, it doesn't actually matter, I guess, but no matter what I do, it seems like I have a fucked up clip here or there, or it doesn't seem to matter, I guess, but yeah, this game would be really hard.
Nothing.
Damn it, no. To be able to just do clips for, and then just edit later. I wouldn't mind about editing, but
How many drifters
the actual recording process would be a pain in the ass. So for The Last of Us 2, depending on how that works out, I don't know how I'll do that. I might do edited videos, but I might do a stream if it looks half decent. But I guess we'll just see when it comes around.
Shit, almost out.
At least I got the fucker. Jesus. I heard one of them say to blow me up, but I never had any indication that they actually threw something.
Screamer.
Again, I don't know where the screamer is that he keeps talking about.
One down. Let's do this. Okay, here we go.
Did it already pop up last time? I think it did, and I just probably lost my progress from that. Yeah, this stream looks okay. I still don't like the quality of it because just you'll see like a lot of like it looks all pixelated. At least for me, it does. Whenever I'm moving, it doesn't look too terrible, but I still don't like how bad it has to look for me to be able to stream instead of like recording clips and editing.
Can use this.
Okay. Jesus. He usually just stabs them. He doesn't fucking snap their neck. I wish I could make it, but I don't think I would hit him.
What do you think now,
I actually
huh?
got him?
Somebody
Jeez.
shoots back. How do you like that?
Yeah. It automatically does 480 for me. I have to switch it to 1080. Which is irritating. Especially when I want to see how it looks in 1080. Wait, why am I still throwing rocks?
Stop
Like
hiding and come talk to me. We're looking for more men who can handle themselves. You don't gotta be alone no more. Come on, join us. I saw something.
Yeah, because there's two settings for 1080, 1080p on PlayStation, which one is 1080p, and then one is 1080p 60 frames per second. But I don't know if the 60 frames per second one is better. It kind of acted like it probably was, but I didn't see much of a difference. Didn't help that the game was kind of fucking up either. Ah, shit. This is an armored guy.
I gotta reload.
But
You out there hiding? Come on out. We got food.
but yeah, if you do the
whiskey,
60
got ammo too.
60 frames per second one, okay, shut the fuck up, you fucking prick.
You can't hide, you son of a bitch.
Trying to have a one-sided conversation over here, Jesus.
I'll take that.
Well, not entirely one-sided, but in terms of actually speaking. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, with the 60 frames per second one, that one you have to pretty much give up the like even the ability to record clips. So I don't know if it's better. It seemed to make it seem like it seemed to act like it was, but I didn't see a difference, and like I said, it didn't really help because the game was like stuttering and fucking up the entire time, and I kind of figured it might have had something to do with the quality. So it kind of seemed like I was having to give up equality just to have the fucking thing run properly. But I'm not sure about that.
Shit! Now?
Shit, now what? I hear motorcycles on it. I don't know if that's what he's talking about, though. Or is there freakers showing up and that's what he's talking about? Shit. You know what, I'll just alt attack.
Yeah, one more.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Iron Mike's camp is probably the best one. Honestly, I would, if I were you, I wouldn't spend, unless I had, unless I had to.
Oh, I think that's it. Roads will be a little safer now. I mean, not much, but a little.
Well, I guess the freakers took care of them
I
for me.
bet they had a bunker. Just gotta find it.
But I would, if I could, if I were you, I would at least not sell all of my bounties and stuff. I would keep them, I would keep them saved up, and make sure you do it for a camp that you know is going to give you a lot. I think Iron Mike's camp is definitely one of the better ones. You can do bike customization. You obviously don't have all the bike customizations, but it's definitely one of the better ones, in my opinion. I forgot I disabled that before I died. So yeah,
St. John.
oh my god.
Oh, Brian. What? Why are you on this channel?
We tried contacting you on our channel.
Well, I lost the radio the night that shit went down.
Did she make it out? Your wife?
Yeah, no thanks to you.
I'm glad. There's something that I have to tell you.
So talk.
In person.
Nah, I don't think so.
It's important.
Shit.
In the Northern Cascades, there's an old pioneer cemetery.
Yeah, okay. I know the one.
Meet me there. Please.
There it is. Down the hatch. Raider Patrol, damn it.
Yeah, I know, they passed by 5 minutes ago. Anyway, yeah.
This is Radio Free Oregon.
Jesus, I'm pausing it. Tucker's camp. Tucker's camp is better for weapons, I believe. I think they have some of the better ones you can get, at least for the earlier part of the game anyway. But again, when it comes to bike upgrades, not existent there. Just like with the island and the south region with the militia, all you can do is refuel and repair your bike.
The truth shall set you free. Many of you probably don't remember the Cold War, but living through it was a special kind of hell. Every time you heard a plane flying overhead, you think for sure that this is it. That's the one coming to drop the big one on us. And we lived through the Red Scare. Man didn't know if his neighbor was an American who bled red, white, and blue, or a communist red to the bone. Made it hard to trust. My father, God rest him, taught me the only way to be safe in dark times was to go underground. Built my first bunker with him. But we couldn't build it out in the backyard, with a neighbor spying. Had to go out into the woods, a ways from the road, where no one would happen upon it. With a bunker, you knew that if the country went to hell in a handbasket, you could open that manhole cover, climb down the ladder, and you'd be safe. With your radio and your hoard of food and ammo. Things haven't changed. Better to dig a bunker than an early grave. This is Mark Copeland for Radio Free Oregon. Don't believe the lies.
It's funny because he doesn't have the
Cope?
bunker.
How'd that work out for the poor bastards who own the one that I just cleared out? Huh? Not so good, I'm guessing. Since they were all dead long before I ever got there.
Yeah, I'm assuming that just activated that little segment because I came in here.
Hey, this is handy. A map. All marked up, yeah, nice.
I have to say that's something I really don't like is when this little menu thing pops up saying mission complete, especially when it cuts off something. Like it's like the game starts something up and then this pops up. Like he starts up some dialogue that just gets cut off because I have to sit through this. Like I wish the dialogue would finish first, or this would, you know, start up before that. Also, how the hell am I not in trust level 3 yet?
I guess they won't be needing it. Not anymore.
Okay, so what the hell... I don't know what the maps really do, honestly, because I'm pretty sure, unless they just show where a couple more are or something. Oh shit, there's a... Well, no. Oh fuck, I wonder if that mission's even... That mission's probably not even available anymore. I was always meaning to get back around to it. It has the lady who was like bleeding out and dying at the very beginning, like in the first mission. You were supposed to go back and burn her corpse a little while later, but I just never got around to it, and I was going to do that, but I don't think I can anymore. Unless it's just because this mission's here. But it was there for the longest fucking time, so... It's probably... It might have been just, you know, expecting me to do it before I finished the game. I wonder if it would be a one-shot to take that guy out with my crossbow while he's on his bike. Oh, and thanks for knocking my bike over, assholes. Oh, I guess I don't have to repair anything, so that's good. Also, what? Okay, never mind. I thought that said 100 for gas. I was gonna say that wouldn't make any sense. Hope I can get gas without getting attacked.
That should be it.
That has happened before. Actually, I'm gonna stop by the farm.
Someone look at Gabe. Glad you're still breathing.
I kind of wish this camp
Grab some shut
was able to sell stuff. Huh. It's always nice having or getting a reply
Go back at it.
in a comment thread to something you commented months ago, sometimes even years ago. Jesus.
I need these.
Like, especially when it's something that's not even relevant anymore.
Bounties.
I don't even know where I'm picking some of why I'm picking some of these up. I mean, I guess I know that one because they just shot a couple, but I'm also kind of wondering if supplies like respawn in areas after a certain amount of time, because otherwise I don't see how you could do things. after a while, especially since half the time crafting items, for the most part, you have to find out, like, in the map, you can't purchase them. The only things I know of that might keep showing up are like plants, but I don't know about anything else. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot there's a horde right around the corner. Something I am wondering is if you can kill some of the horde, leave, and come back. I don't want to test it, though. I know there was a pretty fucking big horde here during the story. That's gotta be one of the bigger ones that I think I've seen. Yeah, I don't know about you. Okay, never mind. Just a sec.
Got you.
Anyway, I don't know about you, but when it comes to bike controls, I don't know what you thought about them, but for me anyway, I actually didn't like the controls for the bike. Like, it felt too floaty, and like it felt like I didn't really have that much of control. But I think that was mainly at the very beginning when you have all the upgrades pretty much, before your bike gets scrapped. I don't know if I've just gotten used to it, or if it's just because I'm not there yet. But, yeah. Yeah, the sawmill was a big one. I think there's another horde right next to me. I think I see a circle. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think I know where I'm at. Maybe. Well, maybe not. Yeah, no, I don't think it's the right place. I remember one of the E3, like, gameplay videos showed a little bridge. You were up on a cliff. But it was a bridge like that. That little wooden one. And there's a whole horde, like, going across them. Or going across it. You had to go, like, Deacon goes and saves Manny, and then there's the Rager Bear at the end. I almost didn't think that mission was going to be in the game just because of how long it took to get to it. That's like one of the last missions you do.
Yeah, that's right. I gotta burn out the rest of these nests.
Nests. Oh, it's probably for this area. I don't remember getting that one. Yeah. Okay, so where's this nest at? Is it up there? I didn't even pay attention to the helicopter until it went to the loading screen. I thought I still had to, like, take a turn or something to activate the mission. I'm gonna mute myself for this, though.
Well, I can't say I expected to hear from you again. What is it this time?
Believe me or not, I'm glad to see you again. That night at Wizard Island didn't seem to go well.
What can I do for you, O'Brien?
I'm here to warn you.
Warn me about what?
You remember? I told you the infected were evolving.
Right, yeah, freak's a freak. What the hell do I care?
strain of the virus. Its effects on the human nervous and lymphatic systems is accelerating
at an exponential rate.
They knew all along, of course, that it was happening. The men above me. That's why they were so cautious, so secretive. They're coming.
I'm sorry.
There's nothing you can do to stop them. There's nothing anyone can do.
Alrighty then. I was wondering why the entire game, after the like prologue cutscene or whatever, I was wondering why his face was always covered, because you could see through his visor in the very first cutscene. Just a sec, by the way. I can't hear him. My left ear, because of this piece of shit. I really wish I could get a new headset that, you know, actually functions. Okay, it's good for the moment. Nero weapon. I wonder if that's what I think it is, but I thought you had to collect something first. If that's what I think it is, it's a taser. Yeah, this is the lady I was thinking of that you had to burn. And that's the guy you hunted down at the beginning.
This is Radio Free Oregon. The truth shall set you free. You heard me talking about the black choppers? Nero choppers? Well, none have been sighted in days. But don't cool your heels just yet. Nero isn't done, not by a long shot. With Nero out of the skies, that can only mean one thing. They got what they're after, and they've all flown back to their coops. This is the endgame, friends. Feds have had this plan ready long before
Avengers,
the freaks.
actually.
Now, they're gonna roll over the earth. And woe to anyone who stands in their way. But we've hung on this long. We're not gonna give up now. We're fighters.
I think this fucking Radio Free Oregon thing is interrupting me being able to progress through this.
Like I said before, Cope, you don't know the half of it. But yeah, I'm with you on this one. It ain't over yet.
Yeah, there's a horde here. And I don't think this thing's available now. Yeah, her body's just gonna stay there. I don't think I'm gonna deal with that horde though, at least not right now. But anyways, if that is the weapon I'm thinking it is, which like I said, I thought you had to, like, I heard you had to collect things first. Basically, it's a taser, and if you don't take your hand off the trigger, or your finger off the trigger, whoever you're tasing just catches on fire and dies. And that's because Bend Studio made a game series called, I think it's called Siphon Filter, I've never played it, but I've heard of it a decent amount. I'm also confused about these hordes because some of them show up in like these little circles, like that's the radius of where you can find them, and then some of them have markers. Huh. I think I know what that one is, though. Maybe not actually. I don't know. Is it? I don't think that's it. Yeah, no, it isn't, because I already unlocked that Nero checkpoint. I think that's this one. No, that's not Nero. This is the one I was thinking of. Death Train Horde. But anyways, they made a series of games called Siphon Filter, and there's a theory going around that this isn't actually the first game in you know, the series of Days Gone or whatever, but this is actually the latest game in the Siphon Filter series. That this just takes place a couple years later, and now there's a zombie-like post-apocalyptic situation going on. Okay, so I'm probably gonna go to Tuck, I think. I'm not gonna go that way, though. I thought I took this camp out. Is this the camp I'm thinking of? 'Cause if it is, I thought I took that one out already. Like a long-ass time ago. Because I was tired of getting sniped every 5 fucking seconds. Okay, no, never mind. Yeah, I forgot because they were at a Nero checkpoint. So yeah, this is it. So yeah, I don't have to deal with that anymore. Can I don't get why it's not going. Like, it never takes me this route anymore. Yeah, that's nice. I guess it would probably be longer from here, but at the same time, how much gas do I have? Actually, okay. Do I need to be on my bike to be able to... Yeah. No. I can't fucking fast travel anyway. I have to... Okay, I'll be stopping by a gas station, so I guess I'll be fine. I was gonna see if I could fast travel, but I can't because of the infestations and hordes. So yeah, there's a horde down here. Run into them. Or if I do, hopefully I can get away
Marauders!
from them.
Oh, goddammit, don't let them see me.
Kinda too late for that. If that is a horde, I don't know how those people are getting fucked over right now. What's going on down there? For a second there, I thought that might be like one of those side mission things. Okay, this is a horde. Fuck. That's probably their cave. Like where they're hiding. I'm not gonna go too far in. Must be a pretty small horde, if this is it. I think that's the only place they can go. I'm not gonna waste my time with them for the moment. But yeah, I thought that was one of those little random events where some guy's trapped in a car and you have to clear the few that are around. And direct them to a Holy fuck. Why were they coming out already? Okay. I'll deal with them some other time when I get some of these side missions out of the way. And I think I've had my... What the fuck? Probably not in this game. I don't think I'll see O'Brien again. I think that's probably to set up the next game, if there is a next game, you know, considering IGN and all that shit. You know, making bad reviews because of them having some sort of fucking agenda because they're IGN. What the fuck just happened? I just blew up. Like, I didn't see what the hell happened. Was there a trap somewhere? Because I didn't crash into anything. At least none of the shit I could see. I just randomly combusted. I don't know if you saw anything on the stream, but I didn't see shit. Well, I was about to say, I hope I have gas for this, but I forgot the other's a gas station this way. Yeah, I guess you're probably a bit behind, so you're probably gonna hear this later, but yeah, I don't know how I did die. Just there, I think there's a bit more of a delay than I thought. Either that or it just, you have to fast forward a bit, maybe. If you have the option to catch up a bit more.
There.
But yeah, I have no idea what happened there. Well, let's go take it a bit slower, I guess, and make sure there's not any... What the f... That's where I died, wasn't it? Is that why? I think that's a car you had to push out of the way, and it glitched, and it put it back, and it just wasn't visible. Because that's happened a couple of times, where the car teleports back to where it, like, started at, before you pushed it. Except for I've never crashed into one yet. I think that's what that was. I'm pretty sure that one shouldn't even be there. I feel like that should be pushed out a bit more. Grab this airbag. I think there's...
Okay.
Actually, so that one doesn't even have a trunk. And the hood's busted, so I can't even loot that one. I need to find more scraps. I need to take the time to actually stop and do that sometime. If I can find a car that isn't already opened or busted. I just need scraps in general because I need to be able to fix my I need to be able to fix my melee weapon, and I need to be able to repair my bike if I ever need to. Thought I heard somebody talking off in the distance, but I don't know. Let's hope I can make this. Never tried that jump before. Oh, don't tell me that the birds are up here now. Two. I hear birds. I don't know if they're infected birds though. The birds aren't even that difficult. They're just a pain in the ass. Also, I kind of wish this was like Mad Max at times, but at the same time, I'm okay with it just because the gas can has an infinite amount of gas. But, I kind of wish it was like Mad Max where you can pick one up and just, like, strap it onto the back of your, bike or something.
I'll come back later, finish burning out the...
Okay, that's something that's annoying. You keep saying that. I mean, I know that there's hordes now, but he keeps saying that about, like, I'm gonna come back later, finish up burning out these nests. He keeps saying that about towns that I've already cleared out when it comes to nests. I've already burned them out. What the hell are you talking about? He's done that every time, I think, that I've ever left this town since I cleared them out. Yeah, what about Friday the 13th, the game? I think I have that as well, by the way, but it's another one I don't have installed right now. By the way, if you're wondering why I don't respond to you immediately, it's probably because there's a delay. And it seems like it's a pretty big one. So. But then again, I don't know if it's just because you need to fast forward, like I said earlier, or if it's just because how bad the delay actually is. I hear a lot of people say it's a fun game, but I liked what little I played as it, but I never got to play as Jason. It just never happened for me, so it was okay, but I don't think it's my type of game. I tried Dead by Daylight as well, which is pretty much the same thing. Friday the 13th kind of just ripped that game off, but looks way better. Actually, I'm kind of mad about that game because another game was trying to like get started. They had I think they had like some Patreon thing up or whatever, you know. They were trying to get funded to make a game like Dead by Daylight, and they were talking about the killers, they're like the slashers and the stuff that they would have, and they showed a poster for Friday the 13th for 5 seconds saying that those movies were an inspiration to them to make this game. And the people or whoever owns Friday the 13th or whatever, they just said, fuck you, we're shutting your whole operation down and we're gonna make our own Friday the 13th game. Fuck you and your game in whatever you're doing. And that game got shut down, and it actually seems like that might be fun, but we'll never know now because it's never gonna get released. But yeah, it seems like I think you could have fun with it, but like I said, I don't think those games are the games for me anyway. That's not. You probably want to look up some actual, like somebody else playing it or reviews. Don't trust IGN though. Just don't. They're not going to give you an honest review of anything. But yeah, look up some reviewers you trust, I guess, and see what they think about it. And look up at gameplay and, you know, probably ask somebody else, because I'm probably not the best person to ask about that game in particular anyway. Yeah, fuck them. I despise IGN and everything they stand for. They gave this game a bad review, which fine, it's their opinion, but their reasoning was complete shit. This game has problems. I'm not going to deny that. This game's not a 10 out of 10. I have my problems with this game. This is not my favorite game in the world or anything, so... But I will defend it to, you know, at least some extent, to say it's nowhere near as bad as IGN says it is. And, you know, there's a problem when they had to make another video that was pretty hateful. You know, like the first fucking line that comes out of the fucker's mouth is something about how we have to make this fucking video so you guys can get off our damn cases about it. Because the reason why anyone's on your case about it is because you're shit tier and at this point, and because you didn't do your job in giving it a fair rating. And literally in that video, you know there's something wrong when first off, they have to make this video in the first place, but one of the big reasons that they gave it a, whatever rating they gave it, I think it was a 5 or 6 or something, was because, oh, well, you play another generic white guy. There's a couple problems with that, and second off, you obviously haven't played the fucking game, because it was something about him being bland and being a white guy. You obviously have not played the game, if that's what you think about him being bland. I didn't watch the actual review, so I can't tell you all their reasons, but from what I've heard, they're just pretty shitty ones. Most of them are like that you know, that have some sort of agenda on it. But I've watched their little follow-up video, and I wasn't very impressed by it. I unsubscribed from IGN a couple years ago, and I keep getting resubscribed to them, which really pisses me off. I don't know why, but YouTube just keeps doing it, or at least they did for a while. I'm still somehow subscribed to other like side channels of theirs, despite constantly unsubscribing. But yeah, I stopped watching them way back in, I think, 2015. Whenever the last XXX movie with Vin Diesel was in it. Because they kept giving all the reasons, which were logical reasons, like fair reasons as to why this movie is total ass. It sucks ass. And then they gave it like a 9. And you know what, and you know the reason for it? Verbatim, their reasoning for why this movie was a 9, despite all of its problems, was it has Vin Diesel in it. So that makes it good, right?
Do some screaming?
So, I don't trust a fucking word that comes out of their mouth, because it's something stupid like that, or they have some big agenda behind everything that they do. Also, that and their little Prey review, back when that came out, was kind of bullshit as well.
Hey, someone's at the gate.
Also, they seem to, whenever it comes to their reviews, if it's not like something to do with an agenda, it's they either don't seem to have played the game that they're talking about, or at least not to the extent to be able to have an opinion about it, or they plagiarize somebody else's review. And people keep trying to defend them, saying, well, it was just the one guy and they fired him. Well, first off, that one guy plagiarized so many fucking other people's reviews, and thirdly, I'm pretty sure that wasn't the only guy doing it. They found other people that were plagiarizing reviews, and there's still probably more out there. I have so many problems with IGN, but I'm not going to get into that anymore. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to be standing here for the next
here for your bike, right?
24 hours
Keeping your
ranting
hands
about
clean.
it.
Bike's looking busted up.
Yeah.
See you around.
This movie sucks ass, but it has Vin Diesel in
How's
it,
it going,
so
Tanny?
9 out of 10, right? Yeah, fuck them.
Help you?
Deke, we got a problem.
Yeah, Tuck, what's up?
You remember Alkai said that Rippers were spotted, heading our way?
Yeah, I remember. He said he didn't try to stop him.
Well, we've seen him scouting the hot springs. A couple of men followed him back to their camp, in the cliffs south of the Twin Craters.
Goddamn Rivers. Don't worry about it, I'll take care of him. I got a score to settle.
A score? What are you talking about?
Never mind.
That's something else I was going to say, but I can't remember all of a sudden.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Zanny.
I think that was also another problem about reviewing this game. Not only IGN though, but a couple of the other ones, other people who reviewed it. But IGN, I think I heard did it also, which they got a review copy, which means they got it early, you know, so they could have a review out by the time the game comes out. And I think that's a problem because the game had a bunch of issues with it because it was before, you know, the day one patch and all that, and they were judging the game off of, you know, a pre-released version. I wasn't even driving fast enough to be knocked off like that. But I think that's a big problem as to why this game seems to have gotten hit so hard with negative reviews, is because people were playing an earlier version of this that had a lot more problems and just acted like none of those problems had been fixed on the day one patch. So I think that's, yeah, I think I kind of have an issue with that, just because the game's obviously not finished. I don't know. I mean, it is finished, but it's not, they haven't fixed everything yet. I mean, that's kind of part of the reason why the game's not released at that point yet. I mean, I know other games do it all the time, but still, the game hadn't been released, and that's the version of it that they were judging it for.
Infected wolves, huh?
Where? Again, Deacon, I don't know where the fuck you're talking about. You keep saying that you're seeing stuff, and I don't see it.
Goddamn Rivers. Fuck with my friend.
Pretty sure I got captured and taken to this camp already. Or if not, I got taken to one that looked pretty damn similar. Where are they? He didn't see me already, did he? I'm gonna be pissed off if he did. Fuck.
Okay.
Come on! You are getting out of here, alright? Fuck you, you rest in peace. Let me help you out.
Rest in peace, brother.
Yeah, I got.
Get back to Iron Butte, wherever the fuck you come from. You want mine?
considering how the story goes in this game, I'm kind of hoping that they're not a faction in the sequel if we get one.
I must free him.
Also, that's another upgrade you might want to get, is the stealth upgrade, where you're silent when you're crouching and dropping and all that. Because
Finally.
it used to be, before I got that skill. Yeah, I did finish the game, by the way. But yeah, before I got that skill, walking up to them like this, they would have already like noticed that I was coming and would have turned around. I mean, I could still have a chance to get to them, but you know, you never know if they might, you know, actually get to you first when they turn around, or call out and say, "Hey, there's a fucking guy here," and just completely fuck you over. So yeah, now I can just drop behind him silently without making any noise at all, and I don't have to worry about that. So wait, do I almost have all these done? Here's the first fucker who was sniping.
Tucker, you there? You didn't gotta worry about that Ripper camp no more. I took care of him, every last one of them.
Nice job. Sounds like you did have a score to settle. Alki said there's rumors going around that the Rippers are after the Bico boys.
Let's just say they fucked with the wrong guy, Deacon out.
It's weird hearing that because I've already finished the game and that's just not a problem anymore. I kind of wish they would have done. I mean, I don't know. I kind of wish they would have done something. So if you didn't play that mission till way later on, you know, their conversation would be at least relevant to what's going on now. I might take this camp out. It's pretty way more close by than I thought it was. Oh, I think I've been to this one and I almost got fucked. Because if this is the one I think it is, there's like... Yeah, I think it is. There's like this little... canyon, like ravine thing or whatever you want to call it.
Guess what, fellas?
There's a bunch of freakers at the bottom. Okay, so coming back here doesn't seem to... It seems like it just reset it. Also, is it me or is that a texture issue? Because if it is, I might have to restart the game. Because the last time I had to deal with that was in a story mission where we had to go in a cave, and then there was a giant texture over the cave entrance, and I couldn't get in. And everything turned into polygons, and you could walk through the trees, which were two-dimensional. And did that thing that old games did, where if you walked around to them, they spun around, so that way, you know. Yep, it's happening. Can they see through? Yep. I think they can.
Someone shoot me! Yeah!
This is nice. I might have to restart the game. I don't know if I'll have to restart the stream, though. Because I feel like I'm pretty sure it'll just get worse the longer I'm on here. Until I reset. Well, on the bright side, I think I found their bunker already. Just have to remember it's there. Yeah, like that. I don't trust that bridge. Yep. Well, nice. I shouldn't trust the fucking ground I'm standing on. Great. See, I would have understood IGN a bit more if this was their reasoning. Stuff like this. Jesus Christ. Okay. I've quick saved. Right. 14.101. Yeah, it's good. Quit the main menu. And, let's hope this is enough to fix it. Watch it not be. I never tried to restart last time I had that issue. I just gave up entirely and then just came back later. Like in a different session of playing the game, I mean. So glad I have to sit through this loading screen again. Now my throat's starting to hurt. I don't really talk this much. At least not very often. Okay. Things seem to be back to normal. For now. Kind of want to take a shot from here, but he's moving now, and I feel like I'd probably miss it anyway.
Got it. Okay.
Well, that was close. I forgot I walked through it last time, so that wasn't an issue. I think I walked through the cover. Oh, it was a bridge I was standing on? Oh, I thought I was just standing on a rock.
Could make something out of this.
Oh, that's scrap.
Scrap.
God damn it.
Now I
You may have got me, but you don't have a dick anymore. And see, now the freakers are gonna be a problem. Because they can get up here. Oh. Well, that's nice.
Come on.
I knew there was a lot, but I didn't think there was going to be that many. Oh yeah, that was the other thing that IGN was rating it poorly for, because none of these zombies, or yeah, well, they kept calling them zombies. First off, because they didn't play the game to see the difference between zombies and freakers, because there is a difference. Just, but yeah, they were upset because they weren't black. There aren't any black ones. But they have a reason for it in the game. You have to play the game to find out. Like, they literally say that there's like a thing that changes the pigmentation to where you're like this grayish color, or you're like albino white. Hell, they're not even white. Like, they're fucking gray. So what's the fucking problem? It's not like they're all white people, they're gray people now.
Ada Tucker to Deacon St. John, come in. Deke, you out there?
Hey, Tuck, you got a job for me? Okay, I'll swing by. Deacon out.
Yeah, IGN's full of SJWs, that's the issue.
Here you are. Cover. Find cover. Fall back!
Should have listened to your friend that just said to fall back, you idiot. Instead of fucking running at me with a fucking melee weapon while I have a fucking crossbow that one-shots you.
Damn it, get him!
They say they've got me, but these two have their backs turned.
Falling back, come down! Down!
Actually, I should probably repair that. I still don't have enough scrap, damn it.
Gotta stop moving sometime.
Cave's clear.
Yep, I stopped moving to shoot you in the fucking face,
Yeah.
asshole.
Yeah.
Ah, Jesus.
Oh, we look like the type to have an underground bunker. Yeah?
Yeah, I know where it's at. I literally walked over it. Are there a bunch of dead ones down there? Because there's a bunch of X's. Like somebody got killed. So I wonder if maybe they were taking out freaks down there or something. Well, let's just hope I don't get into a wreck anytime soon that needs to be fixed on the road. Yeah. Why is it getting red? Oh, okay. It has like little segments in the map. So like, you know, it has little bars or whatever that show you where enemies are. And I can see the lines for them, so I thought it was trying to tell me that there's enemies nearby. You know, along with having to search this area. So that kind of confused me for a second. Also, that guy just disappeared. Wish there was more down here, like supplies and stuff.
Hello, map.
Not just maps.
Did I'm pretty good.
And a place to sleep and a gun locker. Use the gun locker once, other than to get my crossbow. So there's a lot more than I thought there were just over here. See, I still don't understand why some of them have like the radius of where they're at, and then some of them have markers. Like, are these ones just more serious and bigger, or what's the issue there? You know. Also, I love how it says I can't fast travel because oh, it's because of my bike. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I was gonna say, I thought it said because of infestation zones, but there's not any. And if it was because of hordes, there are hordes, but not on my route. Unless all those X's are just for the hanging bodies. But I don't know. Shit. I thought I already ran into that one. You know, because I had to jump over, like I couldn't walk through this one anymore because of that glitch, so I walked around, hit that. Oh no, I came close and I mentioned that. Okay, that's what it was. I guess I just made myself think that I actually walked through it for some reason. Kind of hope I can stop for gas here, but I never know because there's either more freaks or there's marauders that just randomly show up. Seems like every other time I've come through here.
That's it.
I do think it's funny though when it comes to the camps, because at the very beginning I figured I'd be doing a lot for Cope and Tuck, and you really only have like 2 or 3 missions, if even that many, for either camp before you just move on. What? Fuck you. Well, I'm fucked now. I already shot the fucking wolf. I shouldn't have been knocked off like that. Okay, I do think they are. Shit. I do think they are weaker than they were in the first boss fight. I should probably go back over there during the day to that Nero checkpoint because I took out all of the whatever you fucking call them. I call them that have like the little announcements or whatever. And turns out there was like 3 or 4 more that I couldn't even find or get to. And that place started getting swarmed with freakers like 5 seconds later. Also, there should be a horde. Yeah, okay, there it is. I was gonna say, there should be a horde really close. Because I've run into that one a lot in the early game. I found their cave, like, right off the bat. Before I even knew that's how it worked. Yeah, I've got enough cash. I'm just gonna repair here.
How's it going, Zanny?
There you go. See you around.
More ammo.
Good to see you, Deacon.
Hey, Hawkeye.
Wish the upgrades like this weren't just for specific guns. I wish you could get them for at least a couple anyway, not just like 1 or 2 at 1 or 2 camps in the entire game. New item. Oh yeah, I've been unlocking some. I forgot. It must be Schizos. Sniper rifle. That's my old gun.
Alright, I see how it is.
Wish I could find the one I have on my back in a store just in case I drop it, because I know whenever I try to loot bodies, he keeps fucking picking up weapons and, you know, swapping them out, and I have a feeling at some point that's gonna happen with my primary gun, and I'm just gonna lose it forever because I don't own this one. I didn't purchase it. Which I hate that the fact that you can't just store guns you found in your gun locker. You have to purchase those guns, and I don't even know which place sells this one. This one has been the most decent one I've had so far.
So, a couple months ago, we were up by Crazy Willie's, scavenging, you know.
It's like Boozer says,
Thought
we're
maybe
here
the
a
place
bunk
wasn't picked up.
If someone feels really good or really bad, Jesus Christ. If you haven't heard of him already, you should check out a channel called Slimecicle. That moaning, groaning shit right there just kind of reminded me of that. Because he was trying to go to sleep in the game, and just heard like the entire little loading screen of the day-night cycle changing. You just heard the person like groaning and moaning the entire night. But yeah, his videos are pretty funny, as long as you can stand some puns. But yeah, if you haven't heard of him already, yeah, definitely check that guy out.
What do you want?
Deke, thanks for stopping by.
What's going on?
Remember Larson?
Come on, get
the
to
guy
it.
who spotted that cow in Marion Forks? The one I told you about?
Yeah, I remember.
Please, no.
He went back out there to see what else he could find. He hasn't come back. We think he's been taken by a group of drifters who've been moving through the Belknap wilderness.
Shit, where was he last seen?
A building on the east side of town, the old Wagon Hotel.
Yeah, I know the one.
Thanks, Deke. I appreciate it.
I couldn't even hear a good portion of that conversation because of whoever that lady was. I think it's that one that was just getting her ass beat off screen. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I never send anyone here because besides
Zanny.
Weapons, there's nothing I can really get out of this. And it's a pretty terrible place to go. I don't even remember why they're mining. Like, what's so important to mine? Or dig, or whatever the hell it was. I think it was. Like, what's so important that you treat your people like that. Wonder if I can spot any from out here. I don't think so. Oh shit, I didn't actually... Fuck. I didn't actually get my ammo refilled, I just looked at guns. Nice, this one's an actual wolf, so I can actually get stuff out of this one.
I can sell this.
See, I need to turn around because I want to see the fuck, I got myself turned around. I want to save the ammo bag things on the bike for like horde type situations, like when I actually need them, rather than when I'm just out on the road and I can just easily stop somewhere and refill that way.
Oh, hey, open up. I've seen him before.
Every time I stop at one of the gates, I keep hitting the fucking left stick, like pressing it in. So I keep forgetting I don't have the ability to honk my horn.
Hey,
used to that in like GTA and shit.
Need anything else? Thanks.
Wait, why do I need to fill one up? I don't remember using it. That's nice to know.
This'll do you good out there. Come by if you still need something.
Yeah, so there's the yellow missions, like the main missions after you beat the game, which there's been 4, I believe. There's one where you go back to the militia camp. There's one at Iron Mike's camp. There's another... there's another at Iron Mike's camp, and then there was the one with O'Brien. So there's 4 that I know of that are like actual missions, like after you've beaten the game. And
Hey, how's it going?
fuck, I need to go back again. Everything else is just side missions, just like side missions I never got around to. Maybe some that, I don't know, there might be some that are
Deacon, how's it going?
unlocked.
Hey, okay. Just seeing what you got.
Okay, so where's that taser at? Or do I need to purchase that somewhere? Because it told me it was unlocked.
All right, I see how it is. Let me know if you need anything else.
I'm really confused about that. Also, I'm confused about Hawkeye himself as well. Because there was a random like there was a random thing on the over the radio where Tuck was talking to somebody saying that she hadn't seen him for a long time, like he went missing after going on a run or something, and then that never got resolved, or I just didn't hear the other radio like call thing or something. And yeah, he's fine. He's the guy who sells you weapons, so. Is that a normal freak, or is that one of the ones I actually have to worry about? One of the ones I actually have to worry about. Okay. Yeah, that's a reacher. I don't think you were around on that stream. But that stream was... that mission where you fight that one is the one I was talking about. With the glitched out cave. So... God, the wolves and shit are fucking kicking my ass. fucking Christ. Did this asshole just follow me? Yeah, run away, please. Can I please interact with my bike? Please, for the love of God. Didn't realize that asshole was chasing me the entire time. He chased me a pretty decent amount. Come on, asshole. I'm waiting for you. Not letting you gang up on me like the fucking dogs. Okay, I should have a head start if nothing else. Yeah, I've never actually been followed by one of them before, so I never have to deal with shit like that. I wonder if this is the town where we find, what's her name, Lisa? No I don't. I don't know how.
Tucker, I'm at the old Wagon Hotel.
Someone just shoot? Or was that a...
Do you see Larson? Is he there?
an effect?
I don't know, but if he is, I'm gonna find St. John out.
How's it going? Something's moving. Men, come in here! God damn it! Come on! Moving back!
They're down! They're down!
On your side! Move it!
What the fuck? Where's the hostage at?
Now I gotcha!
Sure you do. Yeah, I guess you do, all of a sudden, because you can have eyes on the back of your head. Whatever, you're dead now. Okay, so where's the hostage? Is he in one of the rooms? Because I feel like I should be able to see him with the survival vision.
What did you drop?
I'm really confused. Oh, there he is. I didn't see him. Also, I thought I already looted these.
eat this. Hey, Larson, how are you holding up?
Say, John, you know, I thought I'd come into town, find a drink, hang out with my buds.
As soon as I cut you loose, you get the hell out of here.
Oh, you don't gotta tell me twice. I don't know where the hell you came from, but Jesus, man.
Go. Run.
99 plus. I'm not sure if I know if I've had that problem. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop at the gas station. What else is around here? I'm not dealing with the hordes at the moment. Not right now, anyway. At least not those ones. Maybe I'll stop there. At least check it out. Actually, yeah, I'll just pay for gas at Tux.
You there.
Still not sure how to stick landings properly.
Nice job. I'll have the Alki keep a lookout for him. More Rippers have been spotted moving north into Belknap. We need all the men we can get. Tucker out.
Hope that Reacher's still not, or isn't still around here. That alone could fuck this up for me. Okay, now they're showing up in 3 different areas. Great. Don't know where the other 2 areas would be. I mean, I know of that Nero camp, but I don't know. I don't remember there being a place in the Nero camp for them to hide during the day. I kind of want to know what happens if you bring a horde to a, you know what, I might try that. I want to see what happens if you bring a horde up to a camp. Like, I wonder if they'll mow them down or not. Is that really it? At least for this group? It's kind of fucking pathetic. Unless there's just more and those are the only 3 that came out. These ones attention. I don't think they'll keep going for whatever reason. Yeah, if I can actually get them out, I'll probably try. Then again, I have enough stamina to get back to my bike. Oh shit. Really? I'm just gonna get like 2 or 3 at a time? Despite seeing a bunch of them coming for me? That sucks. Like, are the rest not gonna follow? Just disappeared. Alright. Okay. Are they actually gonna come? Nope. I don't think they will. Unless I'm just not leading them the proper way. Why is he not shooting? Fuck, they're not coming out. If they do come out, it's just a small group at a time. decent amount.
Nero Beacon. Okay, where is it?
Is there something I can do with this beacon?
Micro recorder. Huh?
Come on, pull back! Pull back! Pull back! Pull back! What the hell is that thing? I don't know, goddamn scientist! What do we do? What do we do? Shit, you're trapped! Get back! We're trapped! Shit! There's no way out!
Jesus, what the hell was that? Let's just hope we don't have to find out.
Oh, we already killed them all, so don't think that'll be much of an issue, Deacon.
I can use it.
So is it just showing those, saying those are potential places they might be? Like during night time? What was that about? I saw that I could interact with that little stack of rocks and kicks it over. Is there something to that that I just don't know about, or what? Or what? Can't remember if Tuck said she had a job for me to do or not. If not, I might be heading back to Lost Lake. Oh, Lost Lake. Or in that general direction. Yeah, there's not one right now anyway.
Someone's at the gate. Open it up. He's okay. Hey, a deacon, right?
I need to refuel. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
It's your bike, right? Stuff's getting scarce.
Yep. Check back. Real scarce. That's why I can refuel whenever the hell I want every time I come back. Or to any other place. It's funny because this is the only camp that you can actually get a tour of, and you don't really go to any of those places that you're shown around.
Oh, I'm just gonna close my eyes for a bit.
It wasn't really an official tour, but it might as well have been. Gets you in picks you up in her cart to drive you around while you have a conversation.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Well, if I do get another mission for this place, it'll probably be once I leave. Which is kind of irritating. I don't get why there's no way to to receive a mission inside camp. Instead you have to hear on the radio,
What do you want?
hey, we want you to come in for this job, even though you just left.
What the hell? Get back to work.
Hey, back to work.
Hey, no, don't. I'm getting to work.
All right. All right. Stop it.
I think he had it pretty easy. He was kicking the air next to you. I don't feel bad for that guy. At least not that one in particular, for that situation. Also, I really hate this place when it comes to repairing or refueling your bike, because it automatically puts it somewhere whenever you do that in a specific, like in a fixed location, and for whatever reason it's always in a, like they always have people walking through that area, and it's so annoying because they either knock your bike over or they make you crash into them, which does a pretty decent amount of damage to your bike. Yeah, I'll probably come down here. I actually might make the journey down, and I might end the stream after that. I'm not sure. I guess we'll just see once I get there. Oh my god, I'm not even... I really hate that shit. I really hate... like, 'cause it's only supposed to knock you off if you are at, like, high speed. And if you're at a high enough speed, you will die from the impact. I was neither of those. I was at a really slow speed, in fact. To a point where that should not have been an issue in the slightest.
Deke, this is Tucker. Stop by. I've got work for you.
Tuck, hey, okay. I'll see if I can make time peeking out.
There.
Jesus Christ. Where's the other one? So I feel like it was on the other side of a gate last time. Yeah, this gate was shut last time, and I couldn't get to this. I can't even climb up here. Okay, where is it? I'm confused. I'm just blind. Is this it? Because it doesn't... That's not it. Where's the speaker? I can't turn it off if there's no speaker to turn off. Am I just blind? Where is it? I'm so lost. I don't get this. Can I please move? Yeah, I can't even climb this one. I don't... Is it up there? There it is, Jesus.
I think that's all of them.
Let's hope, because I'm tired of dealing with freaks in this area that like to hang around because of that. From the sounds of it, ones I really don't want to deal with. Sounds like a breaker or a reacher, I don't know yet. I think that's a breaker. Yeah, good thing I got out when I did. Is it really trying to get me to cut through there? I guess I go. It's just weird because I'm not used to cutting through Ripper territory because you only do that for the story, really.
Runners!
Where? You keep saying that, but I never see them. Unless they're on top of me already.
Alright, Jesse. Yeah, I know. You're fucked in the head, and me and Boozer helped you get there. I can't change that shit now.
I should probably loot this real quick. Or at least get it open. Yeah, I think I'm full. I'm not gonna waste when I have those so I can pick it up, so... Watch, I'll probably come across that like months later in real time and then be wondering why the fuck that's there. What happened here? What are with these bodies? I don't think that's from the flood. God damn it. I wasn't even aiming to go that way. But yeah, keep fucking wrecking the bike, Deacon. Again, wasn't even going fast enough to the point where I should be even able to get knocked off. Ugh. That shadow looks weird to me for some reason. Oh, I know why. I know exactly why that fucking shadow looks weird to me. Because a car is supposed to be here. I'm not going to stick around it, though, because I have a feeling it's going to fucking make me either I'm either going to get stuck in it or I'm going to combust again. And I don't want to do either of those. So... Really? Why did he just... I wasn't trying to repair the bike while in water. I was trying to get on the bike while in water. To get out of the water. God damn. What the fuck? Why did my... Was something behind me or something? Kind of trying to figure out why my camera just got pushed right into the back of my skull. So I'm wondering if it's because something ran up behind me and it pushed the camera. Alright. Yeah, I'm probably going to end the stream anyway. So, I was just going to drive over here and see where I was going to be with that. And I think I am going to end it still. So, yeah, thanks for watching, though. I think I'll probably be on a little bit earlier tomorrow night because I get off an hour earlier from work. Unless they decide to change my schedule on me without telling me again. But, yeah, I should be on tomorrow a little bit earlier, and I have a whole day off after that, so who knows, the stream might be a little bit longer. I guess it'll just depend. Yeah, again, thanks for watching. I'll see you then. I'll also read your last comment, because I didn't see that yet. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I did, it just didn't show me one of the other ones. But, yeah. Again, thanks for watching. And, see you tomorrow.
Hey, someone's here. Open the gate! It's Deacon. Letting him in.
I used to be a cop.
I used to be a cop until you took a bullet to the knee. What the fuck's going on with my camera? Jesus.
Good to see you, Deke.
How's it going, Buzz?
What can I get you?
I still feel like I should have got to Trust Level 3
through
a
a lot of
long
this shit,
ass
yeah?
time ago.
Don't beat her up too bad.
Oh,
Sure.
shut up.
All right.
Wait,
This is gonna take hours.
I was gonna say, yeah, this guy's a fucking eye patch. Wonder what happened to him. Anyway, yeah, I'm
Should
gonna
have
end
new
it.
shit later. Stop by.
Are you done interrupting me? Thank you. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. To anyone who's watched this far, or has watched this far, watching later on, whatever. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Consider leaving a like if you did enjoy, subscribing if you want to, checking out my other content, and leaving some comments. I'd love your feedback. All these things are very helpful and very much appreciated. And with all that said, I will see you guys next time.